Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to another Masters of Boredom stream. With me, as always, are CJ
Hey.
and Augie.
Aye.
And we're bringing you Euphoria in Tabletop Simulator. Euphoria is a worker placement game made by the same people who did Scythe. Like Scythe, this is proper DLC for Tabletop Simulator, and it's available on Steam as a DLC that you can buy for the game. And I just noticed how dark it is. The camera is pointing at me. It's super dark. There's nothing on behind it. So I'm going to throw that up so it's a little bit more light. And then completely ruin it.
There you are.
And then completely ruin it. That and then that. Good. There we go. Hey, now it's all fixed, sort of.
You handsome gentleman, you.
Why, thank you. It's awfully kind. Alright, so... Can I... Nope, none of that's gonna work. None of it's working. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just manually center and frame. Hello. Hi, everybody. Euphoria. Like Scythe's DLC before it, they went above and beyond. We are in a proper, honest-to-God airship.
This is a brilliantly done tabletop.
With, like, propellers, and it's insane. As you might have guessed, Euphoria takes place in a dystopian future. It doesn't seem dystopian on the surface, but as we reveal how the game is played, you'll start to get a glimpse of the dark side of Euphoria. And as it's been a while since we've actually played the game, I am going to have to go over the rules in real time with the rest of y'all as we play the game, so we get used to all this stuff. So first of all, for setup, commodity and resource tokens need to be available, and they are all in their infinite bags here. You can just take what you need. There's energy, water, food, and bliss. Bliss is a drug. It is literally a drug.
Have a whiff of bliss.
It is a gaseous substance that keeps people happy. It's very important for the entire sake of the game to give you an image of where we're going with this. Place a number of unavailable territory tokens on each of the 4 territory stars, so the number of open spaces equals the number of players. Okay, so 1, 2, there are 3 players, so I'll take 1 off there, I'll take 1 off there, we'll take 1 off there, and we gotta take like 2 or 3 off of this one. Yeah, there we go. 1 and 2. There we go. Now we got 3 spaces available on each territory star, for 1 for each of our 3 players. Okay, so shuffle the market tiles. Place 1 face down on each of the 6 construction sites. Market tiles, where are those? I don't remember those at all. Oh wait, here we are. They're in this bag. Shuffle, shuffle. And then I'll just draw 6 of them out. So there's a market tile. There's another one, and another, and I think we do 2 more down here.
I'm assuming they all have flip sides.
Yes. Yes, they do. Okay, so place 1 face down on each of the 6 construction sites. Done. Place a minor meeple on the start space of each tunnel and an unavailable action marker on the action space at the end. Okay, so the minor meeples are all already in place.
Yeah.
And I think the unavailable tokens are already in place as well. Good. Cool. Alright, place the progress tokens at the start of each allegiance track and the bonus tokens to the side. Okay, so the starts are at the start. And I think these are are those the tokens they're talking about? The bonus tokens? I think they are. These here. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a reasonable guess. They look like bonus tokens to me. Okay, so shuffle the recruit cards and deal 4 to each player. Those are these up here. Shuffle, and then deal 4 to everybody. You can look at these, but don't choose anything yet, because obviously you don't know how the game's going to be played, and none of this will make any sense to you at all. But you should now have 4 recruit cards in your hand.
Nope.
I think you just dealt them to yourself.
Just to myself? I hit deal.
There you are.
Or did I hit draw? I might have hit draw.
Draw. That's okay. I'm going to draw 4.
All right, yeah,
Oop.
draw 4. And Augie, draw 4. There you go.
Boom.
Sorry, I meant to hit deal.
That's good. It's all good.
Deal and draw should not both be 4-letter words, damn it. Okay. What you're going to do eventually is choose one of these to be face up as your active recruit, and then one of them face down as a hidden recruit. You're going to discard the other two. And then we shuffle and set aside the artifact deck, so I'll go ahead and give that a shuffle. And then shuffle in the ethical dilemma card.
Oh, no.
Where would those be hiding? Ethical dilemma cards. Oh no, where are they? Do I not see them? They may be out somewhere and I just don't see them.
Ethical. Where are you?
Ethical dilemmas. They are dilemmas.
No, I don't see them.
Oh,
it's right here.
Sorry?
Right here, where my hand is.
I can't see where your hand is. Oh.
To the bottom left of the board.
Oh, okay. Ethical dilemma deck.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. They look just like the...
I think that's the backside of them. Because you put them out here and you get to see. Because it's one here, one here.
No. Ethical dilemmas are handed out to the players.
Oh.
Each each player gets one face down. Well, except these don't move, and I can't lift it up. So I think that's supposed to be
just a reference card.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle these, and I'm gonna draw one first, and then if it looks right, if it makes sense. Okay, yeah, you guys should each draw one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Oh.
Yep, that's gonna be fun later.
Dilemmas.
All right. Each player takes.
Oh my God.
Each player. Each player takes 10 authority tokens. Those are stars. You get 4 worker dice, and the multiplier marker of a color. Set 2 dice aside in a reserve pool. So you start with 2 dice. You should have 2 dice available, and there are 10 stars in your little bag. And you have a heart monitor and the... Okay, so you place your morale, which is your heart thing, on the 1 space of the morale track. So the morale track is on the board up at the top.
Yeah. Well,
there we go.
Unclick my thing. No, they go up here.
Oh, they go up top. There we go. And, yeah, sure. And, yeah, your head goes at... I believe it starts at 3. I'll double check.
Oh,
I do not recall.
Your knowledge token starts at +3. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Each player rolls 2 worker dice as their starting knowledge. Highest roll goes first, and the oldest player wins on a tie. All right. So go ahead and roll your 2 dice. I have a 7. Surprise.
I have 6.
I have a 5.
I guess I'm going first. All right.
You're the oldest anyway.
I got 7 knowledge to work with. That's fair. Okay, so...
Why would the oldest go first in a dystopian game?
He's the wisest.
Okay, so the objective of the game is to place all 10 of your authority tokens. Those are those stars I was talking about. The game ends when any player has placed all 10 of their tokens. That player is the winner. The path to victory is paved with the sweat of your workers, the strength of your allegiances, and the tunnels you dig to infiltrate other areas of the world. But the destination is a land grab in the form of area control. You accomplish this by constructing markets that impose harsh restrictions of personal freedoms upon other players, changing the face of the game and opening new paths to victory. You can also gather artifacts from the old world. These are objects of leisure that are extremely rare in this utilitarian society, and the dystopian elite covet these artifacts, especially matching pairs, and are willing to give you tracts of land in exchange for them.
Huge tracts of land.
Yeah, you are basically middle management. You know just enough to know how bad things really are, and you keep everyone who works underneath you as dumb as humanly possible so that they don't escape your grasp. So you really are quite evil in this game, let me tell you. Oh, this is neat. They actually patterned it after a book, and it looks really cool. Okay, so this is all set up. Let's skip to state 3. I probably could have just typed the number 3 and that would have done it. Okay, so your turn consists of exactly one of the following options, one or two, but not both, nor may you pass. So you have to do something. You can either
Right.
place a worker on the board, or you can retrieve any or all of your workers. Those are your choices. You can place a worker or retrieve your workers. That's it. You can't do both. When you place, we'll get to placement, but when you retrieve your workers, you have to pay the retrieval cost. Which is if you can choose to pay either a food or a bliss to retrieve all workers and gain 2 morale.
Ooh.
The cost does not change depending on the number of workers. Whether you retrieve 1, 2, or 4, it's still 1 food or 1 bliss. Or you can just choose to pay nothing at all, and your workers will lose 1 morale. You are allowed to do this even if you only have 1 morale. So you literally cannot put them down below 0. Okay, so your worker placement. So there's a couple of different kinds of squares on the board. You'll notice there's a bunch of gray squares that look like rectangles. Those are multi-use squares, and any number of workers can be placed in them. See the generator, see the farm, see the aquifer, and I think some of the others might have them as well, but anyway. Those have no limits, so any number of workers can be placed on those spaces. Temporary use squares have dotted lines around them and an arrow to the right of it. You can place a worker on this space even if there's another worker already there. When you place your worker on an occupied temporary use action space, you bump that worker back to its owner at no cost to them. And you are allowed to bump your own workers. Once a worker has been bumped or returned to you, you immediately roll it. I think this qualifies even when you retrieve workers. Yes, you have to immediately roll them. So once you get workers back, no matter what reason why, you immediately roll them. And that's very important. Sometimes these action spaces will have a cost. The cost will always be directly to the left of the action space in a gray square, and the benefit will be below that space. So let's say you were to go to the free press of harsh reality down here. This would cost you 3 artifact cards, but it does not seem to matter which 3, as long as it's just 3 cards. You can turn them in and gain you gain an authority token. You get to put 1 down. And you get you advance the cause of the aquifer, the subterranean levels. I'll explain what these do in a second, but the more they advance, the stronger they become, so forth. Okay, so finally there's one-time use squares. These are solid light gray squares with no arrows and a resource cost inside it. So these are alongside these buildings that we have not yet built. You'll notice that there is a resource listed in each one. When you place a worker there, you have to pay that resource. That resource then goes, I believe it goes down on that space in place of your worker.
Yeah, I think so.
You must pay the cost, and you cannot be bumped from one-time use action spaces. When you place a worker anywhere on the board, first place the worker, then pay the cost, then gain the benefit. It's always in that order. When you finish your turn, the player to your left takes their turn and so on, clockwise around the table, and player order never changes. After a few rounds, the original starting player becomes irrelevant. Play starts to vary more as players add workers, retrieve at different times, and occasionally place multiple workers on the same turn thanks to fortuitous rolls. So morale is in the upper left-hand corner of the board, and it's denoted by the heart. When you gain morale, you increase the number of cards you can have in your hand. When you decrease your morale, your hand size decreases. So if you draw an artifact card that increases your hand beyond the limit, or an adjustment on the morale tech puts you over your maximum hand size, you have to choose a card to discard. Knowledge. The knowledge of your workers is tracked on the knowledge chart in the upper left corner of the board. Knowledge represents your workers' level of awareness in their world. This is where I said you got to keep your workers stupid. If their collective knowledge gets too high, they will attempt to escape from the dystopian world. When you retrieve workers from the board, you immediately roll them to determine their collective knowledge. If the sum of all the knowledge on all of your available workers, not just the ones you rolled, even the ones that are on the table somewhere, If that plus your current level on the knowledge track is equal to or greater than 16, you immediately lose the available worker with the highest knowledge. That worker goes back to the pool of workers that you can recruit.
He's too smart.
You can only lose a maximum of 1 worker per turn this way. So you can see how this could be dangerous. With 2 dice, it's generally not going to be a thing, although it can be. If you somehow manage to get knowledge past to the 4 and up even into the 6, then you're in trouble of losing a die, even when you've only got 2. But let's say you spend a bunch of resources to recruit workers till you have the max of 4. Now you're in danger no matter how much knowledge you have. Even if you're down at 1, you still have to add 1 to whatever you roll on 4 dice. So, you want to keep him as stupid as possible to keep them as long as possible. Now, I apologize. I made a mistake. It says only available workers count towards your knowledge total. Workers you've already placed on the board don't contribute to that sum. You only look at your collective knowledge when you roll at least 1 worker. If you are at the far right of the knowledge chart, you may still place workers in action spaces that would normally increase your knowledge. The same applies for the far left. However, if a recruit card gives you the choice to gain knowledge in exchange for a benefit, you must have low enough knowledge to make the exchange. So you can't cheat when it comes to recruits.
Right. That's right.
Yada, yada, yada. All right, so page 4. Locations. So the worker activation tank. This is where you gain new workers, and you can do it in a couple of ways. If you have enough electricity, you can choose to zap a worker into existence from the ranks of the feeble-minded. When you do so, you actually lose 2 knowledge, but you do gain a worker for it. So if you manage to spend 3 energy, gain a worker, lose 2 knowledge thanks to the shock you gave them. Or you can pay 3 water. If you're willing, you can gain a worker and then gain 2 morale thanks to the fresh blast of water the worker received when they were activated.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah,
this is a lot like an acronym now that I think about it.
After you've paid the price and adjusted your morale or knowledge, you immediately roll the new worker and place it among your available workers. Commodities. These are where you collect electricity, water, food, and gas. Oh, here's the 4th one up here. I knew there was another one. The cloud mine. That's where you get bliss.
Yes.
Any number of players may place any number of dice in these sections, and generally speaking, you can only place 1 per turn. There's an exception to that. I'll get to it. But for now, just imagine that the generator was empty. And I decided, okay, so I'm going to place a worker in the generator because I want some energy. I have a 5 and a 2. So my options are I can place the 5, and since it falls between 5 and 8, I would get an energy, and I would be able to take a knowledge off. Or I could place the 2, and because that's within 1 and 4, I would get an energy, and I would advance the farming industry, the E. There it is. Or no, that's not the E. That's the E for electricity, the yellow, the generator. It would help if these weren't directly on the symbols, but whatever. That's where they snapped them. Okay, so now imagine I've gone ahead and I've placed that there, and I got my 1. I got my 1, and I dropped my knowledge down. Now say let's go to CJ. Now CJ's kind of got the similar choice, but not really. Since I've placed the 5 in there, any dice he adds to get stuff out of the generator must include my 5. So even though he's got a 2, and that would be enough without any dice in there to get the 1 energy and the advancement to E, because the 5's in there, that 2 makes it a total of 7, so he could get this line instead. But he also has a 4, which would push the total up to 9, which gives him the 3rd and final option, 2 energy and a knowledge. And obviously at that point, if Augie wanted to get energy as well, he'd have no choice but to take the 3rd and final option. So the abilities that you can get are based on the number of the dice that are already in the generator plus whatever you add to it.
Yep.
And that goes for the farm, which advances W and also gives you food. The aquifer, which advances, I think it is W. No, it's E or something like that. Sure.
Subterra.
S for water. Why not?
Subterra.
Subterra. Yeah, that makes sense. And that will get you water and or intelligence and whatnot. And finally, bliss up at the top advances the bliss order of people who enjoy that kind of gas.
The Icarite.
Yeah, the Icarite people. Those weird gas mining people.
They're surrounding us. Look around.
I was gonna say, if you look around, you see them everywhere.
So the allegiance track, those
Here to help.
are the tracks down at the bottom, and that is a place where workers can be placed, but rather a way to track the strength of each faction. Each faction has an allegiance progress token that starts on top of the word start. When any player gains an allegiance point, that player moves that allegiance's progress token forward one level on the corresponding row of the track. Only players who have an active recruits of that allegiance will gain the bonuses from that allegiance's track. So your recruit determines which track you benefit from spending, from adding allegiance to that particular track. So you start with only one. You can gain a second one, depending. But the first tier is once you've entered the generator, aquifer farm, and cloud mine section. When that happens, as long as you have a recruit of that clan, that faction, you gain an extra commodity when you visit that commodity's area. So if you go to the mine and you have the green recruit, then you can gain 2 gas from a 1 gas space, or you can gain 3 from the double gas space. So on and so forth. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you will place a worker on a commodity area to gain 1 commodity and 1 allegiance point, and that allegiance point will push you forward on the track so the bonus is activated, but you don't gain the bonus until the next time you use it, so you can't immediately gain the bonus from it. Just remember that. The second tier are these here. There's 3 for the tunnel, and there's 1 for the Icarite territory. Normally, when you place a worker on a tunnel, you gain either a resource or a card. I haven't gotten to the tunnels yet, but we'll talk about those. When the second tier has been reached, placing a worker on the corresponding tunnel now gives you both a resource and a card. The Icarites do not have a tunnel, so their bonus is that you draw a artifact card after you place a star in Icarite territory. Finally, the third and final tier is when an allegiance track reaches the third tier of a row, players who have a hidden recruit of that faction's color must activate it. For all following turns, you may use your newly activated recruit's special abilities and also gain the bonuses from that recruit's allegiance track. If both of your active recruits share the same allegiance, you don't get twice as many bonuses from it. So bear that in mind when choosing your recruits. Finally, the last space on the row, each player who has an active recruit card of that allegiance gets to place an authority token on each active recruit card they have of that allegiance. This is the one thing that does double. So if you do have 2 green recruits and you get the green one all the way to the end, you get to place 2 stars. 1 on each of your recruits. You may continue to place workers on action spaces that add allegiance, but the allegiance progress can never move past the star. That's where it ends. If your ethical dilemma is to gain a new recruit, that recruit is immediately activated if the corresponding faction has reached the third tier of the allegiance track. And you can also place an authority token on it if the allegiance track has reached the 4th tier. So here's an explanation exactly of what each tier does. We're going to leave it open to this page in case anyone needs it. But for now, we're almost done with the rules, so I'm going to go to the next page. Tunnels. Here we go. Tunnels. So everybody are trying to tunnel into another area of the world to gain access to their enemies' commodities. Along the way, you can collect resources and unearth artifacts. And if you reach your goal and complete the tunnel with recruits of that players with recruits of that faction gain special access to their enemies' commodities. So, for an action, any player, regardless of their allegiance, may place a worker on the temporary use action space on a tunnel. So, let's pick this one.
This one here.
Yeah, this one here. The Wastelander Tunnel.
Okay.
So you place a die here, and it's a push space, so you could easily be pushed right back out. You have to spend a food, but then you can gain either a brick or an artifact card, and this dude will move one space down the tunnel.
Hooray!
Every single time somebody places a worker there, he moves one space down the tunnel. So on and so forth. Now, that final space, I believe, triggers a recruit. When the minor meeple gets moved to the 6th level of the tunnel, all players activate hidden recruits that correspond to the faction associated with that tunnel, regardless of which player moved the minor meeple. The players then have access to the bonuses from their newly active recruits for the rest of the game. When the minor meeple reaches the end of the tunnel, the 9th level, a new exclusive action space becomes available. We remove the unavailable action space token from it, and from then on, players who have an active recruit of the corresponding allegiance may place workers on the exclusive action space. This space does not count as part of the tunnel. Okay, so that is that. Yeah, if you get all the way to the end, you can get a whole bunch of resources for just placing one thing. However, you do have to have a recruit of that tunnel's color in order to use it. And also note, the Icarians do not have any of those tunnels and don't get anything from any of them, except for the resources. Like, if you need the resources, you can build the tunnel to get said resources. So, the construction sites. To contribute to the construction of a market, you place a worker on an unoccupied, one-time use action space to the left of one of these construction projects. These are the face-down cards I put down at the start of the game. You have to spend the resource noted, in this case gold, steel, or brick. For the market to be constructed, a number of one-time use action spaces to the left of the construction site must be simultaneously occupied by workers based on the chart below. So for 2 to 3 players, any 2 spaces. So since there's just 3 of us, once any 2 spaces of next to a market are filled, then that construction project is deemed to be completed. We will flip the market tile and slide it to the left to reveal the temporary use action space it was covering. It bumps the workers that helped construct it off the board and back to their respective player, who's then roll those workers. Then each player who contributed at least 1 worker to the construction of that market places exactly 1 authority token on that market, regardless of the number of workers they actually contributed. You can put those tokens on top of the market art, and all players who do not have an authority token on a constructed market incur the penalty indicated on the market tile. For example, I'm going to pull one out of the bag and reveal. So this is one that won't be in our game, but this is the friendly local game bonfire. Not your friendly local game store, the friendly local game bonfire. I imagine they're burning board games, and that's just kind of awful. But and this is the kicker. If you do not have a star on this market when it is built, every time you roll a 4, you have to lose any 1 resource, whether it's one of the light food resources or one of the darker building resources. But you choose one to lose. So that's the possible negative thing that could be something you have to deal with if you don't if you haven't constructed that market when it is built.
And because it only takes 2 to build it, someone will always be left out.
Yeah, someone will always be left out of a market. There is no way
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. Okay, artifact markets. Unlike other markets, artifact markets are pre-built at the start of the game. They have hex shapes to indicate that they are artifact markets. There's the Arc of Fractured Memories up here. There's the Incinerator of Historical Accuracy up here. And there's the Free Press of Harsh Reality down here. Each of them requires you to pay by discarding any 3 artifact cards. The allegiance associated with the artifact market moves forward one level, and you place one of your authority tokens on one of 2 places. You may place an authority token on either the corresponding star-shaped territory, which is this space here. You'll notice that there are 3 spaces covered over. Those cannot be placed in. There are these 3 spaces instead. Those can be placed in. And once it is full, there's no more room for them. But the alternate option is for a corresponding constructed market tile that does not already have one of your authority tokens on it. So if you get left out of a building and you really hate having to deal with the penalty, you can come to one of these spaces, one of them that's next to the market that you want to fill in. and put your die down in there and discard 3 artifact cards, and you will get to put down a star on that building, and from then on you don't have to deal with the penalty anymore. Yada yada yada. Here's a bonus. Instead of paying any 3 cards, you are allowed to pay 2 identical cards. So they have to be the same. But that is an option. Finally, constructed markets. Oh, I already talked about these. These are the markets that we built. They have various different costs and things. Once you construct that market, you can exchange various goods for plots of land in that faction's territory. Any player can visit the market, not just those who built it. So, for example, this right here, the friendly local game bonfire. If you come here, if you bring a worker here and you spend one of the 4 light resources, I guess we'll call them commodities because that's how they describe them in the card. So you can pay any commodity, but you also have to pay a board game. So you need to find one of the board game artifacts to use it, but you would then be able to put down a star in one of the free spaces left in the territory star of that territory. And remember, getting all 10 of your stars down is how you win the game. Alright, so 6th and final page, yada yada yada. The Icarus. Okay, the Icarite people work a little differently. The Wind Saloon allows you... They don't have constructed markets at all. The only way to put a star down in Icarite territory is to use the Wind Saloon, which again requires 3 different artifact cards or 2 identical ones.
Loft too, right?
But there are also pre-built markets up there, which CJ's already pointed out. The Wind Saloon, you can pay any 3... sorry. That's not the Wind Saloon, that's the Nimbus Loft. The Nimbus Loft, you pay any 3 resources to advance the Icarite allegiance by 1 level and place one of your authority tokens on the star-shaped territory in Icarus. The Breeze Bar is 1 of any non-bliss commodity and 1 bliss to advance the Icarite allegiance 1 level and draw 2 artifact cards. And finally, the Sky Lounge is 1 of any non-bliss commodity and 1 bliss to advance the Icarite allegiance 1 level and gain 2 resources of your choice. Because the Icarites attract a steady flow of paying customers, they have no desire to dig into any of the other areas, so there's only one way to activate hidden Icarite recruits. You have to reach the 8th level on the Icarite allegiance track.
Right.
Yada yada yada. There's notes about recruits. I'm going to skip those. The ethical dilemmas. Okay, so the ethical dilemma. Each player begins the game with 1 ethical dilemma card that you may choose to complete once per game on your turn. You may not place or retrieve workers on the turn when you complete your ethical dilemma. It is a separate turn. To complete it, you flip your ethical dilemma and discard either the exact artifact card displayed or any 2 artifact cards, and then you have to make a choice. Do you fight the establishment or contribute to the dystopia? If you fight the establishment, you get to draw 2 recruit cards and discard 1 of them. You can place the selected card face down in front of you as a hidden recruit. If that recruits of those factions have already been activated, you can immediately activate it. And if the final tier of the allegiance track for that recruit has already been reached, you immediately place a star on him. But if you choose to contribute to the dystopia and choose the right side, you immediately get to place a star on the ethical dilemma card, which basically just gives you a free star and gets you 1 step closer to the win. The game ends when a player has placed all 10 of their authority tokens. That player is the winner, therefore gaining control of the dystopia. However, ties are possible, as multiple players can place their final star at the same time due to the construction of a market or by reaching the end of an allegiance track. Tiebreakers go in order of highest morale, lowest knowledge, most markets with your authority tokens on them, most territories with at least 1 of your authority tokens on them, or die roll of all your active workers until the tie is broken. Lowest total wins. So
we're all winners in this world, Aaron.
Yeah. So any questions? Like 5 million of them, I assume.
Why do we have 11 stars?
Do you have 11?
Yeah, there's one on... Oh, the one on the table doesn't move.
Never mind. The one on the table doesn't move. No, it's just
I have a bag of 10 tokens.
It's just to indicate what's in the bag. That's all it's for.
Gotcha. Okay. Carry on.
All right,
I'm
so
ready to play.
I went first, so I'm gonna place my first worker. I have a 5 and a 2, and my knowledge is 3, so I have a total of 10. I'm in the clear. Don't lose anything. 5 and a 2. What do I want? What do I want? Oh, by the way, before we get started, we need to pick a recruit. That's right. And you can place your ethical dilemma face down, out in front of you. Nobody needs to know what it is except you. Ooh.
So we pick one to put out face up, and then we keep one to hold on to.
Yeah, you're going to discard 2 of the recruits. You're going to keep one face up. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take Lee the Gossip. She's an Icarite. When I bump another player's worker, I can lose morale to make that player gain a knowledge.
Oh my God.
And if I do, I gain a commodity of my choice.
I'm going to play Ian the horticulturist. When I place a worker on the farm, if I have no resources, I also get a water.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I can see that coming in handy.
And I will play Curtis the propagandist. When I lose 1 heart, I will also lose 1 knowledge.
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Across the table.
I see. Curtis the propagandist. When you lose a morale, you also lose knowledge. Okay. All right, that works.
I like it. No, that could come in handy.
All right.
So we're going to discard
yeah,
these
just
cards?
go ahead and put your discards over in a pile away from... you can put them back on the... Or no, don't put them on the recruit deck. Put them anywhere else. Let's just make a pile up here. There we go.
Right.
Discarded ones. Yeah, the recruit deck can be drawn from based on if you do your ethical dilemma or not. That's up to you.
We'll just put them over here.
All right, so everybody should have... You can put them in the box if you want. That's what the box is for. Just throw stuff into the box. All right, so everybody has 1 open recruit and 1 hidden recruit. Now that mine's open, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go mine me some bliss.
Right.
And I'm going to advance the Icarite faction. So I gain 1 bliss, and I advance green onto the first space.
Huzzah.
And that ends my turn. Over to CJ.
Yeah, where the heck we going here? That's the question.
That's a good question. Oh, I have to put this guy back on the start.
I think I'm going to go over to the aquifer.
Okay, getting some water.
Yeah, I'll get a water, and we'll move the subterra.
Get some water.
All right, take a water. They're over here on the right.
Oh, there it is. Ha.
There you go. Take yourself a water and advance the subterranean group. Augie, it's on you. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see. What in the world am I doing?
That's a fantastic
Yep,
question.
I know that feeling.
If you figure it out, you let me know.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I will go.
So if you place a die like down here at the aquifer,
Yeah.
you're gonna add it to my die.
Okay.
Okay. So and then Aaron placed up here in the cloud mine.
Yep.
So you'd add to his die. We both played 2, so I mean that's so.
You rolled those, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So whatever you rolled for our initial roll.
So you roll both or just one?
You rolled.
We rolled at the start of the game for the so you don't roll them again. They
Okay, so
are
it's
what you rolled,
5.
so they're 3s. Or no,
Were they
you had
3s?
5?
I was 5.
Okay,
Yeah, I had 5.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So if I do 2, and if I'm like, I'll go down to the farm.
You go to the farm. So you got 1 to 4.
So you take a food,
which is one of these.
and you advance the farming industry. The people in the wasteland. So go ahead and put that food back up by your player area. That's yours to keep until you need it.
Yep. Yeah. So certain things will cost food. Like, is it the Wastelander Tundra where you spend it?
Yeah, Wastelander Tunnel, Subterranean Tunnel, Euphorian Tunnel, all. You can also use electricity or water to activate a new worker. Anyway, I don't know why that delights me so much. I'm kidding.
You're
I know exactly why it delights me so
activating
much.
worker.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take my other worker, my 5, and I think, well, I'm not gonna get much. But I would like to keep my workers stupid. I think it would behoove me to go to the farm and get myself a food, and because I'm at 7, that means I also lose a knowledge, so my workers just got dumber. They dropped down to 2. CJ, you're up.
So these guys are active? The revealed guys are active?
Yes, the revealed ones are active.
Okay. As much as I don't want to get my guys smarter, I think I'm going to come up here.
Oh, no. Okay, so that's 9, 11. So you get 2 food. You also gain a knowledge, but
I also get a water because of my
also get a water because
of
your recruit's ability. Because you have no resources, you gain a water for it.
I just have commodities.
So you got, you did get smarter, but you got 3 resources, 3 more commodities out of it.
Yeah.
You're like,
the smart thing to do.
You're covered in them right now. So Augie, you have a similar choice. If you'd like to go to the farm, you can get a couple of food, but it looks like he's going somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the aquifer.
Water.
There you go. Get
water
yourself water and make your people dumber.
No, that's only. Oh yeah, that's 3. I like these dice and I hate these dice at the same time.
Yeah, because it's a cool design, but sometimes it's confusing, like the 3. Yeah. Just remember, you're looking for the spaces, the dot spaces is all you're interested in.
Yeah. It is a very clever die system.
Yeah, I like how it looks all with all the different gears and whatnot. Anyway, so Augie, I dumbed you down and you took a water, right?
Yep.
All right, back to me. I don't have a choice. They can't be pushed off resource spaces, so I'm going to spend my turn retrieving both of my workers.
Yes.
And I have to immediately roll them and add 2 to that and hope I don't get more than 16. Oh, wait, I can't possibly do that. So I got a 4. That'd be an awesome roll if I had another worker, but I'll take it.
You appear to be safe, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I'm okay. And I'm very cool with this.
I will likewise retrieve my workers because I don't have a choice. Let's give them a roll. Ooh,
oh dear. You were literally 1 point away from losing a worker. His knowledge is 4. He rolled 11. That's 15. Oh. If you had rolled double 6s, you'd be losing a worker damn near second turn of the game.
You're getting too smarter.
Oh my goodness.
Should have dumbed him down.
Yeah, it's
All right. I'll do the same.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
all I
you
can
like
do.
me are in no danger whatsoever, so go ahead.
You say that.
Yep. You got a 6 and a 2. Very good. All right, so back to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait a minute. Yes, I do. I think I would like take my 3, and I'm gonna go up here to the Sky Lounge.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna spend my commodity and my bliss. And I will advance Icarite and Allegiance 1 more space, and now anyone with a green recruit, oh hey, that's me, gets double, or gets an extra gas from mining. And I also get 2 resources of my choice. Now the question is, what is my choice? I think I think I like the options are pretty wide open. I'm gonna take a gold and a stone.
That is a good choice.
It's gold, stone, and clay. Those are the 3 different things. Anyway, that's my turn. We're back over to CJ.
I feel like we need the power. We need the power iron.
Oh, he's going for power.
We're gonna dumb these folks down.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that was a little too much of a scare for you. I can't say as I blame you. He'll take 1 electricity commodity, and I dropped his knowledge down to 3. Over to Augie. You've got a 6 and a 2. He's playing the 2.
I got the 2. Boom.
At the aquifer.
Water.
Yay! Get yourself a water and the Subterran group goes up 1, and now anyone with an exposed blue recruit like Augie will get an extra water when they go to the aquifer. Well done.
Yes.
Hey, nicely done.
Does that reset or no?
No, the allegiance
Okay.
track can only move forward.
Okay, good to know.
And you keep the bonuses from the prior levels when you go up to new ones.
Yeah, it's plus all the way up.
Yeah, all the way
that's
up.
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused by that. I'm like,
Okay, so that was your turn, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, I think it would behoove me to go up to the cloud mine now that I get extra, and I will play 1, so I get double bliss, 1 and 2,
Double bliss.
and I advance the green 1 more space, and that ends.
You get
my
to the
turn.
cloud district very often.
I mean, it's nice up there. CJ is looking over his options. He's got tons of commodities.
I
So
do.
Does he want to spend them?
Commodity. I think I'm going to go to the Wastelander.
Ah, okay.
Spend
It'll
the
cost
food.
you a food, but you got 2 of them. And
Yep.
you can take
I'm gonna-
either a clay or a artifact card, and I will move this fellow 1 space down the tunnel.
I'm going to grab a clay for myself.
Okay. Grabs a clay. Back over to Augie.
Drop it right here.
Ah, he's going to the aquifer, which brings him up to 8, which means he can dumb his people down yet again. 2-1.
And I get 2 water.
They are simpering idiots, and he gets double water.
Bravo, sir. They
Yep.
are as dumb as they can.
Well done. My turn will be retrieving my people. Yoink. And yoink. And I have to immediately roll them, but I am in no danger, so roll away. Alright, I got 6. Added to 2 makes it 8. I'm still well safe. CJ
Alright,
is also retrieving his people, and for his
let's
trouble.
see. We're a little safer than last time.
Yeah, you're much safer now. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you roll, you're safe. You can't get higher than 16. And lastly, Augie, I'm assuming is doing the same thing.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, what else could I do?
Yep, and you are safer than either of us, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Let's see, 4 and a 2. What do I want to do with this? I think I know what I want to do with this.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I think. You know what? I think it's time for a construction project. I really do. I'm gonna head over here and build that gold over there.
Nice.
And CJ.
I'm going to. I think I'm gonna go to the aquifer and grab another agua.
Ah, there he goes. Grabs another water, and he pushes up the water tunnel 1 more space.
Yep. Mr. Augie, what you gonna do?
I will go for. How does the build thing work again?
So you place one of your die and you spend that resource to put it to.
Oh, gotcha. So I would need steel, basically.
Yeah, if you wanted to complete this
Or
building with
stone.
me, you would need a stone, yes.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess.
See, Aaron's gonna build it by himself this turn.
Yeah.
That's his plan.
So
I'm just-
both of y'all gonna have
Boop.
some negative consequences for a little while. That's okay. Augie's gonna get himself a bliss and advance green.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you kindly. All right. My turn. Well, it only makes sense to finish it off.
Yeah.
I'll head there and I will spend the stone. And I can take those off and reveal that I have built a disassemble a teddy bear shop. All right, gentlemen, since you do not have a star on this space, and oh yeah, I do. Every time either one of you rolls a 1, you must lose either a commodity or a resource.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Nope. Get that off of there. That goes on the art.
Oh, I thought we stacked.
Nope. This is what you get for going to this space and paying this stuff.
Oh, I got you.
And I have my first star down. Yay!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
I think I immediately have to roll, by the way. I'm just going to
Yeah, I think you do.
verify. I'm just going to verify that I do get my dice back immediately when it's constructed.
I thought so.
Blah, blah, blah. When the required number are meted, the market is complete. Flip it and slide it to the left. It bumps the workers that help construct it off the board and back to their respective players, who then roll those workers. So I do have to roll them right now, and I have... whoa, that would be a terrible roll if I had one more dude, but I'm okay. I have 10. Go
Not
over
bad.
to CJ, who does what?
CJ is going to. Man, I think I'm gonna recruit a worker.
Oh my goodness.
I need more dice to do more things, right?
I guess, yeah, before having to spend a turn to reset, sure.
Yeah.
But you got to keep them nice and stupid. That'll cost you 3 water, but that increases your morale by 2.
Yeah.
So you now have a hand size of 3.
Yeah. All right. And then we just grab one of the red die up here.
Yes, just take either one of those. Roll it immediately.
Hurrah, rah, 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 rah.
It is a 4. You don't have to add it to the others yet because they are not active.
Right. All right. Mr. Augie.
And it's back over to Augie, who has a 1 left to spend.
Where are you going, man?
Oh, we've been forgetting about the retrieval rule.
What's that?
When you retrieve your workers, if you spend a food or a bliss, you get to gain 2 morale. But if you refuse or if you don't pay anything, you're supposed to lose a morale. But as we were all at 1...
Yeah, it didn't matter anyways.
Yeah. But in future, when you retrieve your workers, think about whether you want to feed or gas them to gain morale.
That's right. That makes sense. I'm like, why is there so much bliss in this game? That's right. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, I did my thing.
You're done. Okay, so I think... Well, you know, what should I do? What should I do? I think I want some water. But I want to keep my people stupid, so I'm going to spend the 4.
Spend 4? There you go.
And I gain a water. Oh, I should point this out. It hasn't happened yet, with the exception of Augie, who I think we screwed over. Or no, was it? No, nobody had rolled doubles at any point.
No.
Okay. When you roll doubles, you are allowed to place those workers on the same turn.
Oh.
Yes.
That's interesting.
So I gain a water, I lose a knowledge, my people become even dumber, and we pass it over to CJ. I'm just going to verify, because I believe that's correct, but...
I think you're correct. I cannot remember, if I'm being honest. I'm going to... Oops. Did not mean to grab that. I'll grab my damn die. Sorry, I don't know how that happened, but... Oops, that's a 4. We're going there. And we're going to spend this fancy briquette right here. Clay.
When you have available workers that share the same knowledge, a pair, 3 of a kind, or 4 of a kind, at the beginning of your turn, you may place all of these workers on the same turn. In doing so, you get multiple plays on the same turn, one after another.
Okay.
Thus, if a worker becomes available mid-turn from recruiting a new worker or bumping your own, that worker cannot be used until your next turn.
Okay.
But it's only good for when you roll them all at the same time, basically.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
I'm all set. I put a clay up here for this building here.
Ah.
Mine. I can remember where my dice are. Okay.
Now I have to leave this die here in order to get credit for this?
Yes. Well, you basically can't get it back unless you decide to retrieve it, but then it doesn't get built and you wasted the resource.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to verify. I was like, oh, geez, I don't want to take them. All right.
What is Augie doing? I missed it.
Retrieving
He's spending a food to gain some... Oh, very clever.
Nice.
Okay, so he's keeping them happy. They gain 2 morale. He's keeping them happy and stupid. Exactly what you got to do.
Exactly.
I have a 6 left. I'd love to make my workers happy, but I have to consider myself at the moment. I am going to come up here to Happy Land, the Sky Lounge, and I will spend a commodity that isn't bliss and a commodity that is bliss, and I'll get 2 resources, and I advance green to the next location, which is the Icarite thingamabob, which I can't remember what it did at that level. When you place a star in Icarite territory, you draw a card. Okay, so that's not a big deal, but I also gain 2 resources, and I think it would be dumb not to take gold. But I would also like, I think, to take some clay. And that will end my turn.
Alright. I'm going to spend a food to make my people happy.
Okay, so that increases your morale up to 5. You have a hand size of 5. Now, you don't have to retrieve all of your workers. If you want to leave that one up there in the construction, that's your choice.
I want to leave that fella right there.
Okay. Roll away, sir.
5.
4 and a 1. You have 5.
Hey, not bad. We were good.
Plus
we're good.
3, you're plenty safe.
Right.
Back over to Augie. Yep, you're supposed to roll them when you take them back, but it's okay. 6 and a 2. Where you want to place one of them? Ooh, you've got gas. That'll be 10. That'll be... Ooh, okay, he's doing it.
Agua, but
He does have the blue workers, so he'll get 3 water for that. But he also gains a knowledge. Did you already advance yourself?
I did.
Okay. Holy crap, look at that pile of water over there.
He's doing good over there.
Augie, you can just like gain all your workers at once, which he may do. I am going to retrieve my workers, and I'm going to gas them. Because I can. Where's my other guy? Down here. There he is. All right. And I'm going to gas him. So that should make him happy. Gives me 1, 2.
That should make him happy.
Yeah, well, right? You know, it's good gas, man. Roll.
Top notch.
Oh, double 4 is beautiful. All right. CJ, you're up.
I think I'm going to go here.
Okay, to the
aquifer.
water
and make my guys just a little bit dimmer.
That seems like a smart move. Yes, sir, that seemed like a smart move. Okay, so it's over to Augie, who has a 2 left. And he's going to the worker activation tank and paying 3 water, which he's got so much. It gives him 2 more morale for him up to 5. You can hold up to 5 cards at the same time now. And you may take your 3rd worker, add him to your... He's up here. Go ahead and pick one of those. And yeah, it doesn't matter which one. Just take it back to your side and then roll it. That looks like nice. 5. Okay, you're good. Over to me. Now, I have a choice of how I want to do this. I genuinely think I should get some more. Yeah, I think I need more gas, I think, if I want to keep doing stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this fella up here. That advances green yet another space. And I get 2 gas for my trouble. But because both of my dice were 4s, I get to play this one as well. I'm just going to take him over here and make CJ's day, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend my gold to pay the cost, and then CJ and I will have built the Plaza of Immortalized Humility. 4 water and a clay allows you to place a star in Euphorian territory. You advance Euphorian allegiance, and you place a star. Both of us get to place a star on the Plaza of Immortalized Utility. Oh, that's a funny name. Yeah. So, Augie, you may not place workers on constructed markets that don't have your star. not a big deal, but considering how much water you have, you'd be 1 clay away from being able to activate this. So if you want to be able to use that, you're gonna have to use the Incinerator of Historical Accuracy to put a star down on that market. Otherwise, you are unfortunately not going to be able to use it. Okay, so that ends that. I get the die back, and so do you. You have to roll it if you haven't already.
Yep. Rolled.
I got a 1.
A 1.
All right, so I can't use that until my next turn, even if it had been a 4. So CJ, it is your turn. You may place either of those.
I'm gonna place my 2 up at the farm.
Ah, he's going farming.
I'm gonna get myself a food, and because I have no resources, I'm gonna grab another food.
Nice.
Water.
You're getting water, yes.
Water.
You've also advanced the wastelanders into the double farming area, so because you have a dude exposed, you now get an additional food whenever you go farming.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Augie, back to you. Oh, goodness. Augie is...
Where's it going, Augie?
He might go to the farm. No, he's going to get gas. Oh, he's getting a ton of gas.
Double gas.
And he's increasing his knowledge, unfortunately.
Well, this does make you smarter, and I didn't know if you knew that.
I mean, if you take enough of it, you start to see the truths of the universe, apparently. That's okay, though. Augie is currently sitting on a butt-ton of commodities. He can do a lot, but he is the smart. His workers are the smartest out of all of ours. I don't know what that means or says, but it doesn't really bode well, I don't think. I don't remember what you were is the problem. I should have a look. I'm gonna draw that so I can look at it. All right, there we go.
Right? I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, sure.
I forgot what you are. I am going to send this guy to the farm, I think.
Ooh, there you go.
Because it's still under 4. That will get me a food and increase the Wastelander allegiance.
Dim the farm, dim the lights a little bit for your workers.
Yep. That's okay because I got food now.
Nice.
Happy food day.
Oh, you're down.
I knocked over the thing. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
All right. It's over to CJ.
I'm going to place my 4 up here.
Oh, someone's going tunneling. It'll cost you an electricity.
Boop.
You may gain a gold or an artifact card.
I'm going to grab a gold.
He's taking a gold. All right.
Okay. I'm going to go retrieve my workers. I'm going to choose not to pay.
And lower that morale.
Oh, that morale goes down a touch, but only a
morale
touch.
goes down, but with my propagandist, when I lose morale, I also lose intelligence.
Ah, there you go. That's using your noodle. Roll your dice, sir. All 3 of them. And you do not want too high numbers here. Nope, you're okay. You keep them all. You got 10 plus 2 is 12. You're safe. All right, so that having been done, it's back over to me, and I think I have no choice but to retrieve my workers. The question is, do I make them happy or no?
Yeah. I mean, you got some lists. You can dope them right up there.
I know I can. The question is, do I want to? And I think the answer is yes. I'm going to dope them. Just to get my morale up nice and high, up to 5, just in case I need it later on. But right now, it's fine. And I'll take back my dudes, and I will roll them, although I am perfectly safe with what I got. Can't worry about this at all. And I get... Oh, I was hoping for doubles. Oh, well. Back over to CJ, who also is in a similar position.
So, Aaron, do we take all 3 workers back? Should we do it? I mean, we're at 2.
Like Augie, you would have to roll 2 6s and a 4, I think. Or no, 2 6s and a 2. So 14 or higher would lose you a worker.
We're gonna give
it is a little bit of a risk, but it doesn't seem terribly likely.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Well, you've seen me roll dice.
Yes, I have like that. That's 5. That's 9. That's 12. Plus 2 is 14. You're safe. Just a little bit higher, and you would have. If this was a 5, you'd have been right out. Goodbye. But nope, you
Good
are
luck.
safe, just by the skin of your teeth. And then Augie,
Alright.
it is your turn, sir. He is placing that 5 at the breeze bar. He's going to spend a commodity that isn't bliss and a commodity that is bliss, and that will advance green. Thank you very much.
And I get 2
And you get to draw
artifacts.
2 artifact cards, so draw 2 of them. We don't get to see them.
Okay.
Well, damn it, Augie. That was exactly what I was planning to do. So, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you. I'm going to do you a favor, because so far you have no stars down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bump your dude out of there. He goes back home. You get to roll him right now. And if he matches your 3 or your 2, no, sad but true.
5 again.
You would have gotten doubles, so you could have used that, but you didn't. So instead, I will just pay a commodity that isn't bliss and a commodity that is. And I also advance green to the next level. So now,
Nice.
anyone who has a hidden green recruit can reveal him and activate him immediately.
Oh, you know what, Aaron? I didn't pay my food last turn. I apologize.
Oh,
So I took my recruits back.
all right.
Food
So
paid.
that would max out your morale.
There you go. Yeah, why not?
All right.
Sorry, I just realized that.
Okay. And nobody has a hidden green recruit. Okay.
No, unfortunately not.
I will draw 2 cards from the artifact deck and have a look. All right. And it is back over to CJ, who has options.
I'm going to go to the aquifer with my 3. I'm going to get a water.
Okay.
And then we're going to move the blue guy up 1.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, waiting.
I forgot something.
What's that?
Lee the Gossip. When I bump another player's worker, I can lose a morale to make that player gain a knowledge, and if I do, I gain a commodity. I'm going to do that.
You sneaky bitch.
I will drop a morale to make Augie gain knowledge. And I get a commodity of my choice. I'm going to take... I think I'll take energy. There we go. I'm sorry.
Tricky.
Carry on, CJ.
All right. So I bumped this up. I got a water, and it's Augie's turn.
All right, Augie, do your thing. Ah, he's spending yet another bliss and a water to advance I carry an interest yet another step. And you may take 2 resources of your choice. Gold, brick, stone, whatever you'd like. Take anything out of the bag. He's taking a stone and a brick, and those are yours. All right, well, it's back over to me.
Where are you going, Aaron?
Now I got to think about this. I was going to go in one direction. Augie's got me thinking maybe I should go in a different direction. I'm going to...
Huh? Tell me more about it.
Yeah, I know. What to do? I could just keep pushing.
Yeah.
It makes sense to keep pushing. Yeah, I'm going to head up here. I'm going to spend 3. That gets me under the line, advances this yet another space, and gets me 2 bliss. Uno, dos. And it is your turn, sir.
I'm going to take my 5, and I think I'm going to put him up here and spend a gold.
Yeah. Rat bastard.
I don't want to hear it.
No, I knew it. I knew it was coming. It's fine. Okay, so, yep, he's set you up beautifully. But Augie may have other plans. Augie may decide to go on his own. He could decide to leave you hanging, which would make me no end of pleased.
Yeah. I mean, you could go over here, Augie.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can afford to build that on
Originally-
your own, and
Originally,
nobody has
yeah.
stone.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly good play. And it irritates both of us, but that's okay.
No, I'm cool with it. Augie.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
I can't do anything about it, so I mean it's perfectly legit, and I'm quite honestly proud of you. Okay, so it's my turn. I have little to no choice. I have to retrieve. So
Considering I didn't know how to get freaking resources for the first 15 minutes of the game, I think I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, you're doing pretty damn good. I can't argue that. I'm gonna take my dudes back. I'm gonna spend gas to keep them happy. Maxed out at 6, and then I'm gonna roll them. I'm perfectly safe, but I'm gonna roll anyway. And oh, double 5s! Heck yes! Rock on!
It's you.
Back over to CJ, who can do all sorts of madness.
Oh, I'm shaking my head at that. I'm going to take my 4, and I'm going to go up to the farm.
Farming!
Get
Gain yourself a food and double food and advance. That
and I get a water
streak.
from my card.
Yep, because you have no resources, and you've got a ton of water. Look at that.
Yep. And then we move this guy up. Bro, beautiful. Did you move the allegiance there?
I'm sorry?
Move the allegiance.
I did.
there?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Alrighty.
back over to Augie, who does exactly what I imagined he'd do. He's going to spend a stone, and he's going to build the Academy of Mandatory Equality. Oh, no! This one sucks! Oh, man. Nice play, Augie. Neither CJ or I can use our recruits' special abilities.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, no.
You jack-o'-lantern. Alright. I mean, it is what it is.
Do I get these die back right away or no?
Yes, you get them back right now, and you get to roll them. And I severely hope you roll a 1.
Ah!
Oh, you lucky jerk.
Oh, well done, dude. Well done.
Alright.
Man, that was a good play.
Yeah.
That was a damn good play.
Alright, CJ. How you
Welcome to
feeling
me.
about a little strong arm tactics, huh?
Well, now I need so the only way for us to get on here is to go up and get we have to go up here, right?
No, we have to go to the Free Press of Harsh Reality, specifically this one.
Okay.
And trade in either 2 identical artifact cards or 3 different ones. And then we can put a star on any of these buildings that don't have our stars on them, or we can put them in the territory star. Either choice works. But it's my turn, so I think my first move will be to curse the stars for Augie playing so well. And then I will spend my non-bliss, and I will spend my bliss, and I will advance green to the final space, which puts a star on my green dude. And I also gain 2 more artifact cards. Right, excellent. You're going down. And then, because I rolled doubles, I get to play this one,
That's right, you
which is going to free up yours, CJ, because I'm going to help you build that, whatever it is, for a brick. And we can reveal it is the Lounge of Opulent Frugality.
I love these cards.
Augie may no longer place workers on construction sites occupied by other players' workers.
So you're either first in or you're screwed.
Yes, that's exactly right.
That's basically how I've been playing anyway, so.
All right.
All right, we have to re-roll those immediately. I'll slide that over, and we can both put a star on it.
We can't put a star on it. I rolled a 1.
Well, yeah, we'll put a star on the building first, but then yes, you rolled a 1. You have to lose one of your resources. You have 6 of them. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh wait, those are actually all commodities.
Yeah, it's a commodity or a resource. You have to pick one. But you have 6 of them. I'm sure it's not going to hurt you that badly.
Some food.
All right, there you go. See?
Well, it's still,
All you got to do is come over here to the free press and do your thing. You'll be fine.
that's right.
Okay. So it's that was my turn. So now it's yours.
Oh, all right.
Echo Alpha, what's up? What is that? What on earth? What on earth is that? What is that hat? It's got to be a Halloween thing. There's a witch hat on my emote.
Nice.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
I'm buying my last worker.
Oh my. He's gone there, folks. And you rolled another one. All right, now I'm a little sorry. But you also would max out your moralics if you already did.
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Remember, you don't have to retrieve them all if you don't want to.
Yes, that's correct.
Back over to Augie, who has 2 workers to place.
Except I can't place them anywhere. Do these count as construction sites, don't they, or no?
No, construction
just
sites are these. There's only 2 left.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no,
But
you're
if
good.
one of us starts there and you don't have a star on this building by then, you can't. So you can do this. You can get yourself a water and dumb your people down, which I'm sure is exactly what you were looking for.
Right.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am calling bull hockey on that academy thing. So I'm coming over here to the free press of Harsh Reality. I just so happen to have 2 identical artifacts, so I'm going to spend those in place of 3 different ones. And I'll put these in a discard pile. And I get myself a star on anything I want. And I think it would behoove me to get my recruit's ability back. You son of a bitch. Okay, so that star is down. And I also advance the Subterrans. Who now, if you have the blue recruit, when you use the Subterran tunnel, you get both a resource and an artifact.
Ooh. Nice.
So Augie, you may want to go tunneling, but that's up to you.
I messed up.
Uh-oh.
Whatever.
That's all right.
You good?
It's all done.
Nope. Not from there. It's fine.
All right.
I am going to the Wasteland Tunnel, and I'm going to spend a resource before I lose it to a frickin' shit roll.
Ones are not shit rolls. They're actually really good in this game.
They are, except for this bullshit over here. Anyway.
Augie tried to spam the emote and it didn't work.
I'm gonna grab myself a clay.
Very good. What did you take? Did you take clay?
Clay.
You son of a bitch. That's all right. I mean, I got nothing. I literally have nothing. I can't do anything. So I'm taking, or no, it's not my turn. Can't do anything. It's Augie's turn, right?
Oh, you do the thing.
Yeah. Augie, you've got a 2 to place, so you can place it anywhere. You can go tunneling. You can get food. He's gonna get food and dumb his people down even more. There you go, Augie.
Nicely
See, I told you it'd be fine. All right, I assume you're done now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have no choice but to draw my people back because I only have the 2 and they're both used, so I'm going to take them back. I'm going to roll. I'm perfectly safe. Maybe I should think about... Oh, there we go. But I'm safe even with a 1. So I have a 4 and a 1, and I'll think about what to do with them while CJ is taking his turn now.
I'm going to retrieve 1, 2, 3 guys.
Oh, he's taking all 3 back. He's taking a risk.
No, I'm leaving 1 out.
Oh, yeah, there is still the 1, but that's okay. You have 2 points, so 13 or less keeps you from losing anything.
I'm going to lose a morale.
Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, because you don't have any... Okay. You have no commodities.
What's the point
13 or less, and you have 15. I'm sorry, you lose the 6.
Yeah. See you later, bud.
Ouch. I mean, you still have 3, so... But I get what you were trying to do, and I'm sorry it didn't work out better for you. Augie, it's back to you, and you were out of dudes, so I think you have the same thing to do.
Yeah. Retrieving.
He's also retrieving all 3. He's slightly safer. 15 or less allows you to keep everybody. And he spent the resource necessary to gas his people. 15 or less and you'll be fine. Whoa, that was close. That's 12. You're okay. 12 plus 1 is 13, and they're all safe. I saw that 6, and I went, ooh.
Right.
All right. Speaking of going, ooh. I'm going to go ahead and place this. Do I want to do that? Do I really? I mean, yeah. Crapples, I kind of do. Yeah, against my better judgment, I'm gonna go here with the 4. I'll take 2 gas because I have the dude, and I would advance green, but it's maxed out, so that's the end of that.
That's fair.
CJ.
I am going to.
Uh-oh, it's an icon battle in chat.
I'm a little salty.
Uh-oh, he's building something, or he's trying to.
I'm going to spend a clay up here.
Yikes.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
All right.
We're getting schooled by Aaron. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go mouse over some people's bags.
Yeah. I saw it.
Okay. Done with my turn.
Yeah. I gotta think. All right. What was the other option? Oh. It's tempting. Oh, hold off. I want just some stuff. So I'm gonna head to the farm with 1. Advance that 1 space. So anyone with this guy gets both options when they go to the wasteland tunnel.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And I'll take a food. And that will end my turn. Go ahead, CJ.
I'm likewise gonna. Ooh, sorry.
That was a 1. That's okay.
I don't know why they did that, but yeah. Anyway,
it is now a 5, and so he gets to dumb his people down, and now they're all dumb. Yay! Everybody is exactly the same dumb.
Yep, I get 2 food and I get a water.
Nice, because you have no things. No, wait. You can't.
Oh no,
you don't get the water
right.
anymore because you can't use your recruit special abilities.
That's right.
Sorry, you need to put a star down here.
You're right.
Fun, ain't it?
Yeah, good times.
Augie. Oh, Augie's going to the incinerator of historical accuracy.
Ooh.
And do you have a pair? Nope. It's going to be 3 different ones. Nope. Wait, you do
yeah,
have a pair. Take that board game back and just use the books.
Oh, I didn't know pair counted for more.
Yeah, you can use a pair in place of 3 different ones. It's your choice.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right, and you may place a star on either the building or the territory star, your choice. But I imagine you'd want to do the building, so you can now place workers on constructed markets that have your star or not. Very good. All right, and you also advance E for the first time in this game. Anyone with a yellow recruit would get to generate additional... So that's really funny. Okay. Well done. And Augie's placed another star. It's back over to me, and I have to retrieve. And I'm going to go ahead and let him get a little less happy with me because I don't have any... Well, I have the gas, but I kind of want to hang on to it. So where's my other die? I can't even see it. Oh, it's here at the farm. There we go. All right. Very good. I'm going to roll. I'm perfectly safe. Doesn't matter what. So 3 and a 2. All right. CJ, it's back to you. You have a choice now. Take all 3 back or just 2. And do you want to feed them?
I'm going to take back 2. And I don't think I'm going to feed him. I got a lot of cards. And I have no cards in my hand. So.
All right. So you're not going to feed him. So you'll lose him morale. But that's okay. You still have a hand size of 4, for God's sake. So no danger anytime soon.
Exactly. Oh, I'm glad I only got 2 dice back.
Yep.
All right.
Boom.
You're up.
Done.
Augie went to the cloud mine and attempted to make his people dumber. I am actually going to bump your dude out of the breeze bar, which means I now get to lose a morale to make you gain a knowledge. But I will also spend a food and a bliss.
Augie, did you roll a 1?
I did.
Oh, Augie. And
that card is screwing us both.
I'll draw 2 more artifacts, and yeah. Wow.
Oh. All right. I'm going to go to the Wasteland Tunnel.
All right. And you just pay a food. You will gain both a clay and a artifact card, and that guy will advance 1 space.
Yep. Clay. And I finally have a card. Ah.
Well done, sir. Well done indeed.
Okay.
Augie's going to the aquifer. He's going to gain a water and advance the subterraneans 1 more space. For the first time this game, am going to head up to the Wind Saloon.
Oh, here he goes.
And I will spend 2 identical artifacts. And throw them in the discard pile. And I will throw a star into the territory.
Yep.
And because I have a green recruit, whenever I place a star in Anchorite territory, I draw another artifact. Carry on.
If I have to. I am going to bump my own guy out of the Wasteland Tunnel.
Ah, there you go.
And I'm going to spend a food.
Give yourself another clay and another artifact card.
Alright. And then I gotta re-roll this. It's a 6.
It doesn't matter. Back over to
Retrieving all my guys.
Taking your guys home, all 3 of them. You have a 2.
I'm not feeding them, so I'm going to take a hit to my max hand. But with my guy, I also lose boop.
Nice. Again, 15 or lower keeps you all your dudes. You're safe.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Nice.
I, too, have to bring all my people home, I think. Yep, nobody's getting bumped, so I'll take that, and I'll take that, and there's nothing to worry about, so I'll just roll. And double 4s.
What's up with that?
You saw me rolling.
I rolled double. I rolled double 4s too.
Yeah, so you also have doubles. Don't forget to use them at the same time. You can.
Gotcha.
CJ, are you bumping again? No, you can't. You're out of food, but you can go somewhere else.
Here.
He's gonna build that all by his lonesome.
Yep.
The Ark of Fractured Memories builds the Cafeteria of Nameless Meat. Oh no! Until Augie and I place a star on it, we will lose an extra morale when you retrieve for free. So you lose double now if you retrieve for free. Speaking of which, I think I just did before that. Did I? Yeah.
No.
I did not pay, so I do lose 1 morale, but not 2. Because that was built after. Only CJ has a star on that, so from now on, if either of us retrieves our folks for free,
great,
then we lose double morale. That stinks. That stinks. That stinks. I'll get you yet, CJ. I'll get you. Oh, there you go. How do you like that?
How about that?
How about that?
Got him already. Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is this over here.
All right, 1 gas and 1 non-gas.
Gas.
And that would advance green, but it's already maxed. And you get to draw 2 more artifact cards for yourself. And then you can play your other one. He's going to the Ark of Fractured Memories. You can discard a pair or 3 different ones. He's going to go 3 different ones. Yep. And you may place a star on either the building or the territory. I think he's going to go with the building.
Yeah.
And so now he does not lose doubles. Just me. Only I do. Ain't that something?
Okay.
Well, now it's my turn. As much as I'd like to say two can play that game, they really can't. Um, I forget what I was gonna do. I had this great plan and it's gone. No, it's not. It's kind of here. I am going to come here.
No.
And spend a teddy bear and a commodity. And that will advance Subterran and give me a star in Subterran territory.
Augie, what does it feel like to get your ass handed to you? Because you and I are just getting like.
I mean, I'm first place and third place all the time.
Yeah, well.
So.
I'm equal with you if it makes you feel any better.
I'm basically numb to it at this point.
Fair enough. It's usually my job if it makes you feel any better.
I'm a natural loser. That's why I'm here.
This is your first time playing the game. All of these games are your first time playing. CJ doesn't have as much of an excuse, but this is your first time playing.
Just please place yourself in 4, all right?
Give yourself a little slack, buddy.
Yeah, put your second 4.
I'm thinking. Shut up. It's not working so great. I can't good think. All right.
He's dumbing himself down.
Yeah,
with
pretty much have to. I think my only choice is going to the farm. I could go to the mine instead. That would give me double, but no, farm. That will advance that. And that ends my turn. Go. Place both your dudes.
I'm gonna put
9 at the farm gives you triple food. You get 3 food for that.
Yep.
But you also go up in knowledge.
That's
but just 1. Which can be easily rectified. And may actually be done.
Yeah. I am going to... I think I'm going to bump myself again.
I mean, you can.
Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Spend the food.
It's alright, I got it.
Grab a clay.
And a card.
Perfect. Okay.
Roll that die, and then Augie's going to the aquifer. You roll that die.
Yeah, roll this, right?
Yep. And Augie's getting an aquifer and advances that. Anyone who has a hidden blue recruit may now reveal it, and Augie does. And so does CJ. CJ has Maggie the Outlaw. When you retrieve workers, if all of the workers you retrieve were in Subterra, you gain either a water or a stone. And Augie has Josiah the Hacker. When you place a worker on the generator farm or cloud mine, all other players with workers there gain knowledge, and you gain morale.
Nice.
Well, that's something. All right. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. All right. So I'm going to take that back, and I'm going to take you back. And I am going to, because I can't afford to keep losing morale, I'm going to spend a food to gain 2. And I'm going to roll those dice, and I'm perfectly safe because my workers are still dumb as bricks. All right. I have 8, and it's over to CJ, who does what with his last die? He can just keep cycling. He's not gonna. He's going to the free press of harsh reality because he's tired of rolling 1s, or he wants to use his recruit's special abilities.
I want to use my recruit. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Throw those in the discard. You've got a pair, so that's good. You can place a star, and we advance the blue 1 more space.
Can I put a star over here?
If you want.
Or no, I put it here, right?
Yeah. If you put it on the building, then you no longer have to deal with that penalty.
Yeah, that thing.
That's what he wanted to do. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
retrieve. Where is...
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'll take a hit to my thing. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. I'm gonna come to the mine. And I'll take double bliss. And I would lose the knowledge, but I'm already at 1.
Okay.
Carry on.
All right. I am going to retrieve. I'm going to retrieve 1 die.
Just 1?
Just 1. And because it was from Subterra, and that's all the workers they retrieved, I'm going to get a stone. Go ahead there, Ox. Yeah, down here, Augie. This is where we need to go.
Is it though? I guess you're right.
Yeah, you
I
bump
guess
it up,
you're right.
and then I bump it up. You get 2 stars, I get 1 star. Aaron still kills us.
I get you. Okay.
I was gonna say I don't know about that. All right, my turn. Which I'm not happy about. Couldn't it be anybody else's turn?
Well, do we get 1 star? I think I get 2 because I have 2 of them.
Yeah, you get 2. That's what he said. He gets 1 star. You get 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. You'll get 2 stars, and I'll get 1.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
I am going to come to. I mean, is there any reason I? No, there really isn't. I'm gonna take an electricity.
All right. You move the E that nobody cares about up 1.
Yep. Yep. Literally nobody. Nobody drew a recruit with an electric ability. Back over to CJ, who still has 1 dude.
I'm gonna put that 1 dude right there.
Yep. Bingo bango. Take your water.
I'll take water.
Your double water, by the way.
My double water. You're right.
And you may now place a star on any blue recruit. Augie, you can place 2 stars, and CJ can place 1. Well done. All right.
Okay. It's over here. 2 of these.
That is 9. Give yourself double gas and also 1 intelligence.
Nice.
I will retrieve.
Okay.
And I will spend the gas to keep my workers stupid and happy.
All right. I am going to retrieve 1.
Oh, I gotta roll.
I'm going to retrieve
Gotta
2.
roll!
Roll them dice.
Oh, that was close. It was almost double 2s.
I'm going to feed them. Actually, no, I ain't going to feed them peeps. Screw them peeps.
Yeah, you don't have to lose double. You only lose 1.
Yeah. They can be hungry.
Youch. Harsh.
Over.
Okay.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to... That. Draw 2 of these. Okay.
All right. I like your style, Augie. I'm gonna bump you out of there. And I will. Now here's the question. Nope, it's only when retrieving. So I am going to willingly lose 1 morale to give you 1 knowledge. And I take a resource. I gain a commodity of my choice. I'm gonna take food. And I have to spend a non-gas and a gas. And I draw 2 artifacts. Sold.
Right. I'm gonna put my guy up here and spend a stone. Mr. Augie.
Putting that up there to give himself some resources.
Okay.
Nice.
I am going to not draw. I'm going to confront my ethical dilemma. And using a baseball bat, I can either fight the oppressor or serve the oppressor. I choose to serve the oppressor.
All right. I'm going to. So I'm going to go over here.
Ooh.
And get myself a gold. Go ahead there, Augie.
I'm going to face my moral as well.
Ah.
There you go.
And I'm going to
You have
use
balloons? You do. Very
to
good.
help draw 2 recruits, keep 1.
Oh,
There you
you're
go.
choosing to fight the power.
Fight
All
that
right.
power. Yeah, I mean you could instantly reveal.
So
a blue.
draw-
Yeah, if you
draw 2.
draw blue, you could instantly, or a blue or a green, either one would qualify for a free star, and that may
Might
catch
do
you
the
up
trick.
considerably.
Okay.
That was
Oh.
an interesting noise.
Fun. All right. Well, that's that.
Okay, that was something.
Yep. A whole lot of nothing.
Well,
Glad
I mean, you know,
I,
it could
glad I
still.
did that.
That's actually got to be face down, to be honest, because we have not reached that level yet on that track. So that is a
It
hidden
won't
recruit for now.
matter.
But
It
you
literally won't matter
never
anyway.
know, man. You never know. All right. I
Bugging out on
am
me.
going to. Yeah, I'm gonna help you out, Augie. I'm gonna take another food and I'm going to advance that 1 space. So literally 1 more space and it gets revealed. And there's a 2 there, so something small enough could still sneak in under that wire. And we're over to CJ, who has no workers.
I'm going to retrieve this blue worker.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just the
I'm gonna
one,
clean
so you get a free.
water.
He's taking a water. All right.
And roll it.
And you're quite safe with a 3.
All right, taking all my guys back.
Augie's retrieving.
Not paying them shit, so I'll take a hit to this, but I also drop that.
Nice.
I got double 3s. Okay.
Very good. I will also retrieve my workers. And I believe, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I'm retrieving both of my workers. I am also not paying shit, so I lose double morale. Down to 3, but that's fine. I have exactly 3 cards. And I will roll. And CJ, it's your turn. With your 1 dude.
I'm going to take my 1 dude and I'm going to build this building.
There you go.
Spend my gold.
CJ has built the Clinic of Blind Hindsight. Every time you roll a 2, lose a commodity or a resource. All right, well.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to roll these guys here. Maybe. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Either I'm lagging out or I'm having a problem.
You appear to be having a problem. Oh, I'm having a problem. I can't lift them up either. Did you lock these?
You locked them.
You locked them?
I did. There. Or not. There we go. Okay. Okay.
There.
I would have solved the problem.
How on earth?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Just for God's sake.
The one time double sixes would have been cool. Okay, so Augie has advanced the farm, so we both can reveal our dudes. Now I can place workers on construction sites by paying artifact cards instead of resources. But it's a little late, because they've all been built.
Yep.
Alright, well...
I got my other one here.
Oh, you're placing... Oh, you got doubles. You did get doubles. Give yourself a gas, and that's it.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I want to thank CJ for opening that Clinic of Blind Hindsight up, because I'm going to use it.
Awesome. Yeah, might as well.
I'll spend a food and a pair of glasses.
Uh-huh.
And I will go ahead and place that in Euphorian territory.
Mm-hmm.
CJ?
If we must. I'm going to put this here and spend a food, and I'll grab myself a clay and an artifact. All right. Go ahead.
Augie?
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
All right.
And I will end the game.
Yep.
I'm going to place that there, pay a commodity and a teddy bear, and place my final star right there. And that's all 10.
Yeah, that was a savage ass beating.
That's, I am kind of surprised.
You steamrolled us.
I know, and what's more, I'm not even entirely sure why. Although I think Augie was missing.
Your power.
Like, well, yeah. I mean, there was that. I did harvest the hell out of some gas and artifact cards.
You made good use of your ability.
Yeah. But Augie, this location opened up relatively early, and you could have placed at least 3 stars on it because you had so much water. And if you'd just gotten some clay, you could have placed stars in here.
Well, like I said, for the first 15 minutes, I didn't even know how to get those resources. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then when that took place, I'm like, well, I can't do anything now, so I guess I'll just keep gathering water.
I would say it's probably the one thing Euphoria has against its favor is that there's so much going on. Yeah, I feel like it's almost like anachrony in that it's almost too complicated.
Yeah.
But I like the way the systems mesh.
It's a really good game, and the cards are fun.
Yeah. These are all just very, very silly and kind of awful. Like I just openly decided to serve I decided to serve the oppressor. I basically threw in with Trump, and that makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit. But yeah, that was the choice I made just to get an extra star out of it. Yay. I don't know. But it is what it is. It's solid worker placement game, and I do enjoy playing it. I just didn't really expect it was going to go that lopsided. Usually games of Euphoria are closer, if I recall.
Yeah, no, like you said, you ran away with it.
Like, when we would play at the table, it wouldn't go quite that smoothly for me. I also did get a bunch of artifacts just lay out exactly the way I needed.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of pairs early on, and I got the glasses literally the turn before CJ built the building that just required 1 commodity and glasses. So, I mean, it just panned out in my favor. So luck does have its edge in this, certainly. The die roll certainly didn't help, rolling 3 doubles over the course of the game. Like, I usually don't roll anywhere near that good. I believe Augie's throwing his usual temper tantrum.
That's right. Let it out, Augie. Don't hold it in.
He's still trying to flip the table.
Tell him how you feel.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
No, you're not.
Augie, we're going to find a game that you're going to stomp us in. I guarantee it.
It came close with King of Tokyo, but that's because that game is completely freaking random.
Oh, yeah.
Just dice rolls.
Usually you put dice in my hand and it's just Disaster City. This is like one of the few times it actually worked out for me, so yay, I guess. He always says that and then he just wins, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know. We know. Don't say it out loud.
What do I say? What do I do? I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Please continue playing games with me. Don't go away. It's lonely here.
We haven't stopped yet.
Do you want me to promise to start throwing games? Because I'll do it.
No,
I'll start deliberately playing terrible.
Don't you dare.
Just someone keep playing board games with me, please. This coronavirus is driving me insane. I'm so tired of being at home alone. I can't take it.
Yeah, that does really suck, doesn't it?
Don't you dare start throwing games.
All right. I'll keep playing as hard as I can because it's only gonna make you guys better than where you play against me.
That's right.
So that would be no fun. Don't throw them. No, I won't. I wouldn't seriously consider it. All right. Well, since Augie seems to want it so bad.
Flip that thing.
Oh, the whole airship.
Oh God, the airship. No.
We're going down.
I feel like there was a time in history where this happened once.
I remember more fire.
Oh, guys. Well, thanks for playing Euphoria with me. I hope our audience at least enjoyed it, although they were mostly silent until the emote wars began. I want to thank CJ and Augie for coming, and I'm sorry again for just.
I'll fucking get you next time.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. And Augie, you will get me next time, or at least come in second.
One day.
I'm pushing that. That's my prediction. Next game.
Augie, we're gonna have to team up. That's all it comes down
to. I'm gonna have to be second in spirit.
I mean, if you guys want to team up and run a train on me, go for it. Go for it. You know what? I recommend it and request it. Team up against me.
Is there a 2v1 board game? I don't think there are.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, yeah.
Are there really? We'll have to look into it.
Yep. We could play Not Alone. That is, you crash land on an alien planet and one player plays the alien that's hunting them all down.
I feel like that's really good with like 4 players.
Yeah, we need more people.
Yeah, we could definitely wait for a time when we can get more people. There's others, but I can't think of them off the top of my head that I own at the moment. Anyway, I know Doom, the board game, it works kind of that way. One player basically controls all the monsters, and all the other players play the Space Marines.
For it, essentially.
Yeah, basically a DM versus player sort of thing.
We tried that once. We tried the actual board game. It was confusing to get it set up, but maybe it'll be easier like in tabletop.
Yeah, if you find a well-scripted one, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, scripted ones on Tabletop Simulator make setup just a breeze. You know, so much easier.
You find something kind of Halloween-y for next Sunday, Aaron?
Halloween-y? What do we want to do for next Sunday?
Well, next Sunday is the 1st of November, so
we could actually play Atmosphere.
Ooh. Oh man, I haven't played Atmosphere in forever.
I really want to do it. Like
I might actually win that one.
Yeah, because that's very luck dependent.
Yeah, I might actually win that one just because I've played it before. I know how it works, and it's completely luck dependent.
And it's beyond silly.
Yeah, we can give the gatekeeper his own separate webcam.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the way it works is that there's a video. You set it up with the video in the game, and everyone just hits play at the same time, and have it run at the same time.
That's cool. Maybe we'll do something like that. We did it with Star Trek, and it was fun.
Yeah, it worked really well in Tabletop Simulator, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work similarly for Nightmare / Atmosphere. But I mean, that sounds like an option to me. If you guys come up with something else you'd rather play, some other horror-based game, there's tons of them.
I'd say Arkham Horror, but Arkham
it takes
forever.
Long. It takes all day.
Yeah, it's such a good game, but it takes forever.
The Arkham Horror card game is quicker, but to me it felt confusing. Like I didn't quite get it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but it could have been bad rule book.
And I know you don't like Baldur's Gate. You don't like Haunted House. Whatever.
Yeah. Those just feel like complete crapshoot games. Like they're just those games are pure luck. Like what happens is rarely anything to do with your choices.
Yeah.
Like
I think Atmosphere or Nightmare.
Yeah. I would be down for either. I'll look into them. In the meanwhile, I want to say thanks for everyone who came by and hung out and watched the stream. And please come back this Thursday. We're going to be doing Shadowrun, correct?
Yes.
Shadowrun.
The one time I don't mind rolling low because it always ends in a very good time.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic so far. Can't wait to see where else is going to go, but and if we survive.
Right.
Yeah. So that should be a good time. So come back for that, and then next Sunday, Halloweeny fun. Are you guys going to dress up?
I could dress up. It is the day after. Keep in mind, it is November 1st. But I'll definitely
will technically be the day after, but I mean, still, it's as close as we get, really. Although we could dress up for Shadowrun, but I don't have anything nearly appropriate enough for that.
Right.
I mean, we could kind of dress up like our characters.
Oh man,
I'm sure you have like the. From Tex Murphy, you have the trench coat and the hat and everything like that.
I have some of the accoutrements that Zero would wear.
I've got the upper parts of the accoutrements for Felix too, so we could do it technically. I would just need to get my hands on some like that hairspray stuff to give myself that salt and pepper look. And I would be able to pull it off.
Sounds good, guys.
I was gonna say, what do you think, CJ? You gonna dress up like a troll?
I don't know how I would pull that off.
Just get horns.
Yeah, just like fake horns and paint your skin green or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look forward to that. Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, we will catch you guys next time. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.